y'all, it's me, back with another video. And we have a special guest who's not here yet, but who will be here in a minute, because he's going to do this video with me, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, haven't done this in a while, huh? Okay, so I wanted to talk to y'all about Us. So, this is not a review. I'm not about to go through the whole movie. I ain't doing all that. Go see the movie, okay? This is not a review. So, I'm just going to be talking about some of the things that I saw in the movie. But it is a spoiler because I'm going to be telling you some of the stuff. So, if you ain't seen the movie yet, don't watch this until you see the movie. But I want you to watch this. Just don't watch it right now. Okay? So, basic premise of the movie is kind of like we have doppelgangers that are tethered to us. We live here above ground. They live below ground. Each person has one tethered to them that is like them. But it seems like the doppelganger was a little bit more violent than, you would be in your normal. But I think it was because they were jealous, too, because they wanted to be above ground like us, and they were below ground. So there's a lot going on in that whole doppelganger thing. So it's about a black family. Basically, even though this was going on worldwide, they focused in on the black family who was Lupita, Winston Duke, I think is his name. And they had two children, a boy and a girl. I'm not sure of their names. I probably should have looked that up. But I don't remember seeing these two children, do any other projects. So I really don't know them. But I want to say this. Jordan Peele. Lupita is beautiful. Oh my God. Lupita. Lord, Lupita, if you could see this video, girl, your skin, just everything about Lupita in this movie screamed black beauty. She was just a perfect person for this movie. All of them, the whole family, all of them were chocolate, and it just did something to my spirit to see a beautiful black family, dark-skinned African Americans on the screen, and the movie was basically about them. And this is a horror film. Mostly every horror film, the one black person that is going to be in the horror film gets killed off within 10 minutes. Everybody knows that. We always die in horror movies. So, for the director to cast African Americans in a lead role in a horror genre type movie, oh my God, was just so beautiful to me. I mean, because I grew up in an era where you just didn't really see a whole lot of black people on TV, like on commercials and all of that kind of stuff. I didn't see that. So I just thought, oh my God, I just love Jordan Peele for this movie. Don't go into this movie comparing it to Get Out, because this is not Get Out Part 2. This movie stands on its own merit. I mean, it's a totally different story. The story of your doppelganger being connected to you. I mean, it had a whole lot of different undertones. It had like a spiritual undertone. Babe.
Yes.
Can you pull up that scripture, Jeremiah 11:11, so I can read what that actually says on your phone? Just Google it and it'll come up.
Really bad.
Yeah, because this is important. And I know a lot of people probably didn't even see the significance and how many times 11:11 came up in this movie. So this man was holding up a cardboard sign that said Jeremiah 11:11, which is really significant, is a significant part of the movie. Do you have it?
No. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
So, that scripture in Jeremiah, that scripture in Jeremiah is basically God saying that I'm going to put something on y'all that y'all ain't going to be able to deal with. And when you scream, I'm not going to be able to hear you. And it was interesting that the doppelgangers, they could not talk. They couldn't, speak like we did. They would just, make these primitive sounds. So when they screamed out, God couldn't hear what they were saying anyway. And they was really coming for their person's neck, seriously. Like, just seriously taking their twin, the what were they calling them? The red people?
Tether?
Yeah, the tethered people. What do they call them? The red or something? The reds?
Just a tether.
No, someone used the term red because they had those red jumpsuits on.
Oh, unless that was Lupita's main character, Red. I'm not sure.
They were killing the opposite person like really violently. So with that scripture, Jeremiah 11:11, someone was holding a sign that said Jeremiah 11:11. At one point, the little boy looked at the clock and it was 11:11. Somebody else had 11:11 like carved in their forehead. So it was a lot of symbolism in this movie. Like one of the characters in there was so vain. She was talking about having like a facelift done. I hope this camera is not going out because it's blinking.